I'm just saying I can be. Yeah, but that you call and you talk to your girls. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Niecy's Corner. First of all, Happy New Year. Okay, everybody, we are in 2025. It is a celebration. We made it. We're still breathing. And that is all that matters. Okay, as long as we're breathing, we good. Okay. But hot off of the press and the tea, honey, y'all, because I got me some tea. Now I finished my tea. I'm about to give y'all the rest of it. Okay. So I woke up this morning and I was just looking through, YouTube and of course, different tea pages and Royalty World and all of them. They started talking about this whole De'Ara and Ken thing. So apparently De'Ara is suing Ken, okay, because of, I guess, him using their Facebook page. He changed their Facebook page that used to be DK4L and made it to Ken. So he made it specifically for him, his page. However, he also put the new chick on the page as well. So I'm just scrolling through and stuff like that. And I seen Royalty World popped up. And she had seen the court papers or had gotten the court papers from just like looking through, I guess, whatever state court.gov, because we got it here in Maryland too. I can look up a bunch of shit. I don't tell people, but you can look, you could basically look into everybody's life pretty much. Okay. If they have court cases, if they didn't kill somebody, if they had some assault, if they sue somebody, you could see all of it. Okay. So that was the situation. I was able to see everything. Okay, I'm just going to read to y'all what I have, okay? De'Ara and Ken basically had a successful career. They started doing YouTube in 2014, okay? Ken was working at Home Depot, which means that apparently De'Ara was the one who was the content creator. And Instagrams, all of that stuff, she started everything, okay? So then De'Ara had a small following at the time, but she, again, was the one who started the page. De'Ara created the couple's YouTube page, okay? And Ken was then able to quit his job after that point. Once they got their first YouTube check, he was able to quit. So he didn't have to, worry about working and stuff. Apparently that check was a big ass check. For him to just say, I'm just going to quit. We're going to go ahead with this. Which makes sense if the check is bigger than what you're making at Home Depot. Okay. Deuces, I'm out. So that's basically what Ken said. So the couple, again, started the YouTube page. It was very successful. And De'Ara pretty much, created the trademark for DK4L. And if y'all don't know what DK4L means, it's De'Ara and Ken for life. So she created that trademark. This was a multi-million-dollar brand that they have. I said, Jesus Christ, multi-million-dollar. One day, this is going to be a multi-million-dollar brand. I'm speaking it into existence. Multi-million-dollar brand. Okay, that's what I'm putting on my vision board this year. Multi-million-dollar brand. Niecy's Corner. Y'all mark my words. Y'all see me here. Okay. And was thriving. Which then after started suffering because Ken was involved in a bunch of cheating scandals, which we were able to see on YouTube and stuff like that. It was all over the T pages. It was all over the Shade Room. It was all over everything that he was cheating. But De'Ara would, basically say, no, that wasn't what's going on. Just taking up for him the whole time, trying to, I guess, protect their brand, which if it's a multi-million-dollar brand, I'm protecting it too. I ain't going to sit up here and hold y'all. So then, later after that, kind of got quiet with them. They weren't posting as much, X, Y, and Z. Then Ken decided he wanted to propose to her. So then that's when that whole thing came about, and we're thinking everything is back on track. They were recording, everything was good. And then the pandemic hit, and they was, together every day. They was recording. And then in November, he cheated again. Okay. So it was just a repeated offense of him cheating. So then basically, after a while, she was just like, hey, y'all, he's cheating. And this is what it is. So then they decided that, he was going to move out of their house. They were going to sell the Tesla, split the Tesla money and all that other stuff. But apparently Ken was dipping in her money. Okay. So he was taking the money. He also tried to take money from her personal brand deals behind her back. Okay. So he was basically stealing her money repeatedly. He said he needed it for his medical expenses, which he did have, I think, a heart attack, or I don't know if it was a heart attack. So don't quote me on that. But he had something that had to do with his heart. But it was definitely bad. So he was going through a lot. But he had medical expenses that he needed money for. And of course, he wasn't working and all of that stuff. But he also would try to manipulate her and tell her these things. Hey, I can't work. I got this heart condition, X, Y, and Z. That's why I need money. Okay. So he was taking the money and all that other stuff. So then they decided to delete their page. But because he was still going back, getting money from the page. Okay. They had, I guess, joint accounts. They had their different accounts. It was just a lot of different accounts and stuff like that. But he was taking from whatever account she had, he was taking from it as well. So then recently, of course, he was taking, he had changed the name on the Facebook page, but then put the new girl on the page. So apparently, Diera said, enough is enough. This man has been stealing money from me. He cheated on me. He messed up our big brand. And then on top of that, he has a nerve to change the Facebook page and then put that chick on there. Enough is enough. She said, that's enough at this point. So now she is suing him. Okay. Now, I don't know where Ken gonna get no money from if he's struggling with money, but she's basically taking this to court now. It was legal papers drawn up and she is suing him. Now, let me say this. I'm going to put my little 2 cents in this thing. From what I've seen over the years, just with all people that start this YouTube thing together, separate, it's always one person that is just not going to be doing well after that. And it's mainly always the person that didn't start the page. But now they're used to this YouTube feel and then used to this YouTube money as well, because, it's money behind it. It's this, it's fame, it's that, X, Y, Z. So, it's always one that's just going to be doing a little bit more worse than others. And that's why I kind of don't want to, on my family page, I have my family page, of course, I have my fiance over there. I have other people over there as well. But you just don't want to specifically start a couple YouTube page. I just don't think that it should be done. If a person wants to be starred in it, that's fine. I feel like personally it's fine for them to start in it. But when it start becoming an issue with, like, at the end, if y'all break up, how are y'all going to separate that? Not unless y'all put stuff in the clause in the beginning that if we are ever to break up, God forbid, you want to put that behind it because you don't want to break up. How will we divide this? How will we divide it in half? What can we do? Can we have separate accounts and stuff like that? You have this amount, I have this amount. I started this page, so I'll get this page. Sometimes you got to have those hard conversations from the beginning, so that way that y'all are not fighting like this whole situation here. You can't take from me, I can't take from you. This is what it is, especially when starting a YouTube page together. It probably will be successful because people like to see love. So I understand that part. However, it's still hard in a lot of ways because it's always one that was more on trying to do that than the other person. It's just, that's how it always works. And then when they break up, you always know who was the one who was doing more. So, for an example, with Damo and Christy. Now, y'all know that was a long time ago. They broke up. It was devastating, okay? It was devastating to me. I know it had to be devastating for a lot of people because, I cried like a baby. Like, I felt like we all broke up. Because they were such a loving couple. You couldn't tell me that they didn't have stuff going on, like that they were an amazing couple, that they were not going to be together forever. And then they, pow, split apart. came to YouTube, they crying, Christy was crying, all of them crying and stuff like that. But then there was a whole big old blow up after that. But at the time, Damo continued her content, and you could just tell that she was the one who started YouTube. You knew that even before. If you knew Damo before, you knew she was the one who started it. Chris and Queen. I mean, you kind of knew who was into it as well and who kind of started it too. I don't know if Chris started it or not. I can't really, I don't know if it was Chris or Queen, but Queen is still successful in it. So I'm guessing it was Queen. I'm going to say this. I wish, dear, I'm not wishing on Ken's downfall, but you can't take from people because and think that it's going to work out in your favor. Like, you can never do that. It's such thing called karma, and it's going to come back one way or another. So 9 times out of 10, she may win. I'm just going to say that. Because of everything that she tried to give to you, tried to do for you, you know, to help you make it through this point, to help you with money and stuff like that, and you still burnt your bridges with her. So that's just my spill on that. I wanted to put this out there to y'all. I wanted to say Happy New Year. I wanted to say that I'm back with the tea. Okay, I'm back with the tea. And I hope you guys enjoy this. Whenever I see something pop up, I'm going to try to put it out, y'all. I'm going to try to put it out as I go. But we'll see how the year progresses. But I just know that I want to post more on this channel. That is my goal for the year. And whenever I get the tea, y'all will get the tea. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.